Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be drawing a mite from what Grounded. I probably said in the title, I don't know. We're going to be drawing the mite from Grounded. One of them, specifically the regular one, not the dust one or the infected one or the other ones. Just a regular mite. Let's go ahead and start with the body. We'll just go ahead and not focus on details yet. Just get the shape of the mite, basically. Then he's got two big teeth right there, basically. It's gonna lip out. We're going to get a very shitty first sketch. Like, very shitty. And then we're going to try to go for something more detailed, obviously. But we gotta start somewhere, so we're gonna start with the smallest amount of detail we can, which is what I'm doing right now. Alright. Now this, we have it. There's the smallest amount of detail I can do. We're going to go like this and erase that. And no, it doesn't have eyes. As far as I know, mites don't have eyes. And these ones don't either. Alright, we're going to start with the fangs, because I feel like they're not too hard to do. Now, the leg is going to be blocking this fang, but we're going to draw it anyways. Just, have more stuff to base everything else off of. Because we're going to draw the body after we draw these fangs. But I just want to draw the fangs first, so that we have, like, the center of the body in place. Now, the leg that I initially drew was actually kind of wrong in its positioning. So is that one, but that one's more correct, so we're just going to use that as a basis for where to put the body and shit. Which, these fangs are a little too small, but, I think they're fine. Now, the mite has a pretty weird body shape, which I don't remember if I said this is specifically a mite from Grounded. Can't remember if I said that or not, but the red one. The mite's got kind of a weird shape. Got some bumps in him and other stuff like that, which is kind of weird. I don't exactly know how I'm going to get it all looking correct, but we're going to try our diddly dang darn best to get it correct. There's also some dips in his skin where his eyes would be. Kinda. There's one on this side, there's some more detail over here. I don't know. We need to get rid of that leg so we can actually sketch the leg. Okay, there's the body. His leg's gonna come basically from his fangs, even though it's not really coming from his fangs, it's just kind of hidden. Make it kind of like a cylinder. And then that's too big, but that's fine. It's too wide, but that's fine. This, and then just a little tiny claw at the end. That is good. I mean, it's not good, but it's fine. It's not amazing, not perfect, not terrible. That's what we go for. Alright, and then this one gets the same treatment, kind of. There we go. That one's probably going to be placed differently when I do it again, but we'll not worry about it right now. We don't need to. There's a cylinder, which, is not perspectived correctly, but it does not matter. Alright, we're going to cover up the fangs. This one is gonna get pretty big because of perspective. This one's coming right at you. Alright. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's the sections of the body, because they have 3. I'm just realized I'm whispering quite a lot. They have 3 sections of their body, or their legs. Now, that is how it goes. Then there's a little bit of a, like that. A little bit of a, that. I don't know how to explain it. And then we gotta draw the other leg. Now, how do we draw the other leg? Well, kind of like how we drew that one, except just a little different because, well, it's just a slightly different perspective. Alright. 2, and then the third one. There we go. Now we need 2 more little mite legs, and then his lumpy mite body should probably be squished down a little bit. And his fangs could definitely be wider. But it's fine for the moment. For the momento, they are fine. Did I only do 1 leg back here? Because he has 2 legs back there. I think I only did 1. I also did that one kind of farther back than I meant to. But that's fine. We'll just make sure we send these ones even farther back. Is that going to cause issues later? Possibly. We're going to ignore those issues though, because that's what we can do. Right. Go like that. And then give him the little claw, basically. Little thingy. Right. Then there's this guy, who goes like that, and then this guy, who's gonna go like that, then this guy, who goes like that, and then there we go. That one's a little small and a little too long, but you know, that's fine. Alright, there's a weird mite. It's incredibly weird looking. Don't you agree that it's weird? Alright, we're going to try to make it better now. How are we going to try to make it better? Well, I'm glad that you didn't ask, because I don't know. Okay, how are we going to do this? Let's go ahead and grab lime, and let's just try adding some details. And you may say, what? No, you're not supposed to add details till the drawing's like done. That's like the order of operations. This is what you're supposed to do. And I will say to you, should it? We do things in the way that makes the most current sense. And right now, it makes sense to try to make these legs a little better. Alright. There we go. And there. And there. There's his little legs. That one's a little iffy right here. That makes it a little better. Okay, there's 2 legs that I can deal with. They look pretty decent. Now, we'll go like this, and to make these fangs a decent amount bigger. And then we'll add the little bit we had over it before. And then we'll hiccup, because that's very necessary. Okay, apparently multiple times. Alright. Then we're going to start drawing the other leg. I know this doesn't connect there, but that's fine. We can ignore that. I still want this leg coming up here and like being pointed up. And then we go here. And then we add our little mite arm. Then we're going to need to add this little mite arm. And you may say, why are you doing this one backwards? And I will respond with, I don't know. I just started drawing the claw first. I think it looks fine. That one's a little iffy. But you know, I think overall it's fine. But now, it's time to get that mite body in, which is gonna be slightly an issue because it looked wrong before. So this time, instead of trying to just like copy exactly what the mite body looks like, I'm going to try to draw it how I feel like it should be like. Because, well, I'm not going to be able to get that exactly correctly like how it has it. Alright, there's a little mite. Now we just need to give him 2 more legs. Then we'll actually be done, and this is actually taking a lot less time than I thought it would. I mean, he is kind of small, but I just thought it would take me longer to draw him for some reason. I guess I don't actually know how long I've been doing this. I lose my sense of time when I start drawing most of the time. Sometimes it'll have been like half an hour, sometimes it'll have only been like 10 minutes. I don't know. Could be whichever. Alright. If I'm gonna make a guess right now, I'm gonna guess that I am like 11 to 12 minutes in. 12 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so freaking smart. It was 12 and a half, but we can pretend like it just said 12. Let's freaking go. Alright. There's our little mite. He looks like a mess. He looks like a mess. He looks like he's seen better days. But we're going to name him Mildew. I don't know how to spell mildew, so that's mildew. And we're going to give him an E too. Mildew. Mildew. No. I wanted to go. Oh, I messed up the line. The drawing is ruined now. Nope, fuck, I messed it up again. Jesus Christ, go the distance I want you to. Yay, mildew. Alright, there's nothing else I can really add. It's just very wrong. But I like him. I think he's funny. He's just a little guy. Alright, bye-bye.